True integrity ball. True integrity ball. True integrity ball to the fall. True integrity ball. We ready for y'all. True integrity ball. This is true integrity ball. Hey, I'ma give you a few reasons to stay tuned. It's a new season. We the best in the region. They not elite like our team is. We remain undefeated. We can't be beaten. We stay on the offensive. We so good at reading the defense. You can bet on us, put your bread on us, and I said I trust. We running the game, but we not in the rush. What's there to discuss? We talking nothing but facts.
And welcome back to True Integrity Ball. I'm your host, Drew, here on my co-host, Sean.
Yo.
Another week in the books. You know, sometimes I think, man, we don't have a clue, what's going on in the NFL. Teams being upsetted from left and right. Players playing way better than expected. And we have even some underperforming. But definitely an exciting start to the season, man. But jumping right into it, we'll talk about, the 3-0 teams, highlight a few players from week 3, the UM weekly report, and then we'll dive into week 4, giving some picks, man. But right off the top, with the 3-0 teams, we got Pittsburgh Steelers, the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Minnesota Vikings, man. What's your thoughts on the Pittsburgh, bro?
Yeah, man. I guess the way we analyze them, going to week 1 of the podcast is, pretty much what we've been seeing. Defense and quarterback playing manageable ball, not turning the ball over, not putting the ball in the hallway, and just playing defense, taking what they could get. I did see a large strike last week from Justin Fields, so I guess that's trending upside. But the teams they played, in my opinion, 3-0 is impressive, but no major tests yet. As expected, Pittsburgh's going to play that great defense, and they're going to run the ball, bro. As they get later in the season, I think we're going to see just how good they are. I guess Justin Fields, we can say, is a good fit. He's doing what he's supposed to do and not turning the ball over, but we'll see. Like I said, as the competition stiffens later in the season and you play them great defenses, when they get into the playoffs as well, and you scheme up and force him to make those throws, can he make them to win the game? So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I know you mentioned about their schedule, the teams that they played. They just played or whatnot. They did have Atlanta. Kirk Cousins coming off that Achilles injury, so he's still trying to get back into form. Then they played Denver. Tomlin always do well against rookie quarterbacks. Bo Nix. Then they had the Chargers last week, and I know Justin Herbert did get hurt, but that was way in the fourth quarter, so they did handle business like they were supposed to. And mentioning of their schedule, bro, they got I know they got Dallas. They have Indy coming up, but they got the Dallas the following week. Then they got Vegas, the Jets, and Giants, man. So maybe the Jets and Dallas, man. Vegas will give them a challenge as well, but it's definitely good to see Justin Fields playing well, bro. And another thing, bro, their first division game, I guess AFC North division game, it's not until week 10, bro. So definitely their schedule lining up pretty well for them, bro.
I still think that Chargers game, I'm pretty sure you watched it. Herbert limped into that game. I don't know if you knew he had a high ankle sprain. He tried to play through it. So Tyler Heineke came in, which was, the starter a couple years for the Washington Commanders. Years back, he came in and had to play, but it was a tight game until the fourth quarter. So I do think if Justin Herbert was healthy coming into that game and could have made it,
had a better chance,
play at 100%, I do think the Chargers would have been able to pull that game out. I really do. But nonetheless, football is about injuries, and Steelers, they made it through. So we'll see how it goes through. I think Russell Wilson. What you think about that, Russell Wilson? You think it's Fields' job from here on out?
I mean, it is what it is. Justin Fields, they winning games, bro. So it's no reason to go back at this moment. Definitely, it would be another thing if Justin Fields was struggling and they was losing and stuff like that. That change probably would have been made already. But I already know Russell Wilson gonna be a good sport, and he gonna do whatever he got to do. He gonna stay ready. If his number is do be called or whatnot. But I think it's a good situation regardless, bro. I think Russell Wilson be fine, bro. Most likely, he probably won't be there next year, so he'll be all right, bro.
If Russell Wilson is healthy and I'm the Dolphins, bro, I know they got this is off topic. I think they're gonna start Hudley, but I would
Mm-hmm.
trade whatever the highest pick I have. I would trade for Russell Wilson if I could get him in there because we Dolphins are losing the division week by week. The longer they play with that backup, so that's just a key. That's a thought,
I,
in my
I
opinion. If Russell Wilson is truly healthy,
mm-hmm.
I would trade for him if I was the Dolphins.
Yeah, I got you. Definitely interesting thought to say the least. But the other 3-0 team in the division, we got the Buffalo Bills. I know me coming into the season, I wasn't really high on the Bills. I honestly thought, there would be some kind of regression. We know with the loss of Stephon Diggs, that turnover on the defense. But Josh Allen playing at an MVP level right now, man. And honestly, I think he's gonna sustain that type of play, bearing any injury. But he does have a tough task on Sunday night against the Ravens, man. What's your thought on the Bills, bro?
I'll say a little too early, bro. I'm with you. I didn't think they were gonna be that good, but we watched them week one against the Cardinals. Just to get into this briefly, we saw them
Mm-hmm.
struggle. Josh Allen had a couple early turnovers, and they did come back and win that game, but they did struggle against the Cardinals, and they pulled it out. Won by 6 points. Then they blew out the Dolphins the next week, and they blew
Mm-hmm.
out the Jags the week before that. This past week. So just to say that, I mean, the Jags and the Cardinals really weren't a competition. The Dolphins pretty much to me were the strongest competition. And they blew them out.
Mm-hmm.
And as they go into this week, we'll see what they do about Ravens. This is the game we'll actually see. Hopefully, we'll see if the Bills are for real. Josh Allen to me is the MVP front runner right now.
Mm-hmm.
So not a ball left to be played, but like you said, he's playing at an MVP level, and they're playing great. I thought it was gonna be some problems with Diggs gone, but I guess because Diggs is gone, you don't have a number one where you
Wow.
can spread the ball around a little bit more. So we'll see.
Yeah. No doubt, bro. Definitely. It's cool to see the Bills playing well. I thought like I mentioned, thought it was gonna be some regression, man. But Sean McDermott, they showing up. They do got Joe Brady as the offensive coordinator right now. He was at LSU 2019 during that championship season. So it will be interesting to see as the season go out, bro. But the next team we got is the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. Sure, what's your thoughts on them, dog?
It's the best team in football, man. I don't even like saying that because I'm a Ravens fan, man. But it's very scary, man. We watched Mahomes not play great last year at an average level to me, and the defense, the best defense he's had his whole career got them to the bowl, bro. And it's like the
Mm-hmm.
defense got even better this year, bro. And Mahomes has not played great these first 3 weeks. The defense is playing lights out, man, doing whatever needs to be done by whatever group. If it's Chris Jones and the D line, the linebackers last week, the Bolton won the game, bro. 1 week it's the secondary, bro. So Spagnosis, whatever you call his name, bro. That
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
there, bro, whatever scheme he running, man. I just, bro, hats off to him, bro. And the Chiefs are just gonna get better, bro. I know they signed Kareem Hunt because Pacheco gonna be out for a while. Once Kareem
Mm-hmm.
Hunt he gets acclimated, he'll get elevated from the practice squad. You still got Marquise Brown. He'll come back, I guess, in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So the offense is gonna get better. It's just like, bro, Kelsey ain't even get going yet. I read
Yeah,
a
yeah.
stat. I think in the first 2 games, he only had like 4 catches, bro. So it's like, they undefeated, bro. Not even playing great ball, bro.
Yeah,
So
man. It's definitely
it's looking
crazy
like
to
another
see.
run, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's definitely crazy to see. I know some of those games, we could say it was decided by the refs, but that's just what happened with Kansas City, bro. I guess they kind of deserve it They've been winning all these games, Super Bowl back to back and stuff like that. And Mahomes and Andy Reid, man, they're gonna just get that kind of respect, man. So if a flag gotta go their way, then a flag go their way, man. And like you mentioned, bro, they're not playing the best ball. Well, the offense is not playing the best ball, and they still finding a way to win games, man. I know you already mentioned about the defense, and that boy Chris Jones, with Aaron Donald, I guess retired. That boy is probably the best defensive tackle in the league, man. I don't think nobody gonna argue about that, bro. But I guess wrapping up, that's the AFC. We'll go ahead and move on to the NFC teams. It's really only two teams, man. We got the Seattle Seahawks and that boy Geno Smith, man. He really been playing like a top 10 quarterback. DK Metcalf, he doing what he do. Hopefully the consistency continue. And the coaching as a whole has been great, man. Mike McDonald has that defense playing some solid ball, bro. What's your take on Seattle?
Hey man, I predicted Seattle to win the division, bro. Like I said, if Geno is healthy, man, the sky's the limit for the team. Cause I knew they was gonna play defense based on that scheme that was brought over from Baltimore, especially the personnel they had in place, the two corners, the safety. They playing great ball, man. Metcalf is having a great year. The running game is going. I don't know if you remember Chardonnay from UCLA a couple years ago. He's going. I'm not sure what's going on with Kenneth Walker, but they
Yeah,
they they firing on all cylinders, man. They look really good. Look really good. Complete team. Could tell the culture change with the new head coach addition. So playing some great ball up in Seattle.
yeah, we gotta be mindful who they played as well. They just played it on, the banged up Dolphins. They played Bo Nix that first week, and in the second week, who they played that second week, bro? I just was on their schedule. Hold on, bro. Get that for you. And I know they got Detroit coming up this week. And they played the Patriots on week 2, bro. So, not the strongest of quarterbacks as well. But they did handle business, like you mentioned, bro. And I'm just happy that Geno playing some good ball, bro. He looking like a real stud right now, dog. I'm happy for that, bro. But yeah, bro, go ahead. We can move on to the next team. The Minnesota Vikings, dog. What's your thoughts on them, man?
It's crazy, bro, because at the beginning of the year, I picked them not even win 5 games, man. Here they are sitting undefeated and have had some great have beat some great teams, bro. And you said, I think you took the over on them actually, and you said the defense was going to be impressive because of who they had, and the defense has been none short of impressive with the scheme they're running. Fooling, disguising the coverage, fooling a lot of great offensive minded teams and getting the wins, bro. Justin Jefferson picking up where he left off, still
Mm-hmm.
the best receiver in the league, bro. And they rolling. Sam Darnold, shit, between him and Josh Allen, who you want to take as the MVP, that's up to you right now. But they rolling, man. Aaron Jones is playing great ball as well. That was a great signing. And I guess it's a great scheme on both sides of the ball, and they're rolling, bro. Looks like they're gonna shit. You took the over, so you take it away.
Yeah. No, just Minnesota. I could say that boy Brian Flores. He put in that resume for another head coaching position. The defense it has given up a lot of passing yards, but it does have 5 interception and only allowed 2 passing touchdowns. On the ground, they only given up 214 yards and only 1 rushing touchdown, man. And like you mentioned, Sam Darnold, he playing some elite ball right now. Sometimes I just wonder, if that is just a benefit of having Justin Jefferson. If Darnold was somewhere else, without that type of talent, will we see the same production that we're seeing, man? But as long as they all could stay healthy, bro, the Vikings gonna make some noise this year, man, and they already doing it. They're already doing it. But I guess that's wrapping up for the 3-0 teams, bro. I guess another highlight for week 3. Mention some stat lines or highlight a few players. You want me to start, bro?
Take it away, bro.
Yeah, bro. If anything, though, I actually got 2 players this week. I got Deontay Johnson. That boy went for 12 targets, 8 catches for 122 yards, a touchdown, and getting that dub over on the Raiders. So definitely nice to see that play out. And then we got Malik Willis, bro, for Green Bay. That boy went 13 for 19 for 202 yards and a touchdown. And on the ground, he had 6 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown, man. Definitely him going against his old team, Tennessee. So I know getting that win was good for him. And just one more note, that boy Mike LaFleur, the head coach for Green Bay, that boy basically ran circles around Brian Callahan in terms of coaching, man. Shit, who you got this week, bro?
I'm gonna rock out with King Henry, bro. 25 carries
Yeah.
for the 151 and 2 touchdowns. Leading Baltimore. Baltimore only had to throw the ball. I believe Lamar only threw the ball, I want to say 18 times.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you can dominate the game like that, King Henry walks away with the, for me, player stat of the week.
Yeah, bro. I know you did have to play a prop for that boy. That boy went for 151 yards. And shit, Lamar only threw the ball 15 times, bro. 15 times, dog.
Okay, that's what I said 18, yeah, I thought something like that. Yep, 15, yeah. So
Gotcha, bro.
it's impressive.
Definitely.
Anytime a quarterback only got to throw 15
15
times a game, I
times,
don't think
yeah.
I ever heard that
Yeah,
in an
definitely.
NFL game. But that's taking it back to the 80s. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right. Definitely some nice games from those players, man. But I guess go ahead and moving on. Transition into the UM weekly report. Yeah, man. The Miami Hurricanes, they went up to Tampa and defeated USF 50-15. Basically to continue their dominance. Not the bookies, but most people thought, this game would be close, due to the fact how close they played Bama. But they didn't know we had another weapon, man. Isaiah Horton, going for 8 catches, 108 yards in the tub. And the defense just continued to show up big, man. What's your thoughts on them boys? How them boys look, man?
Look really good, man. I said last week, talking to you, I felt like USF was gonna be what I told you USF was a really good team because they had just held Bama, played
Mm-hmm.
a close game with Alabama, and it was within 3 points, going into the fourth quarter and majority of that game. So anytime a team, not in the SEC could hold up with a SEC team, that's pretty impressive. And they came out firing in that first quarter, bro. The hurry up offense, for that first half was killing UM, and UM settled in, made the adjustments, and was able to, blow the game away. But USF was a really good team, bro. That receiver 38,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he
yeah.
has the record, I think, for USF for receptions, right?
I think
And
I'm
yards, I
not
believe.
sure.
But he was a quick, shifty receiver. He was killing Miami's secondary, and then, like I said, they made the adjustments, things like that. Just impressed, bro. Again, Cam Ward, bro. Think how many starts does he have? I think about 58 starts, something like that. Fact
Mm-hmm.
check those numbers. But anytime you could get that experience, all those starts, bro, they add up, bro. Just you can tell, bro, very poised. Sometimes the game, to me, it looks like he playing in slow motion, bro, not
Mm-hmm.
pressed by anything, pocket presence. When he scrambles, bro, he's toying with the defense. I don't know if you see when he scrambles the same thing we saw week 1. He's walking. on the field, bro, walking out of bounds when he scrambles. So it's toying with the defense, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Very impressive, and we'll see how we go as we get into conference play, bro.
yeah, bro. I haven't been watching like any of like interviews and anything like that. I just hope them boys, continue to remain humble, man, and know that it's still a long season, bro. They doing what they got to do, but hope they just continue that dominance. Well, I guess we can go ahead and transition into NFL Week 4, and some of the games that we are looking forward to. And I guess I'll start, bro. But actually looking forward to the Seattle and Detroit, bro. In the recent years when these teams play, it's nothing but points being scored. Always exciting to say the least. It is a Monday night football game. Gino playing some solid ball. And I know Dan Campbell gonna have Detroit ready to play, man. What game you looking at this week, man?
For me, I'm looking at that obviously that Ravens versus Bills game. Want to see two things: are the Bills for real, and are the Ravens,
Mhm.
have they settled in and adjusted to the mistakes that they've been making the past 4 weeks, and can they sustain? Can they withhold the lead the whole game? So
Mhm.
looking at those two things to see who's serious in the AFC.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna probably be one of the better game of the week. That's the Sunday night game, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Sunday
that's
night
Sunday night
8:20
game.
game, bro. So
Yeah,
that'll be a
bro.
game.
Yeah, that should be probably one of
Also
the.
looking at the mhm.
No, go ahead.
No, bro. I was just gonna say, also looking at the Saints and Falcons game as well.
Yeah,
Want to see as well who's for real. Those teams are both up and down. Falcons played the Chiefs tight, and I thought they should have won the game. Saints blew a couple teams out the first 2 weeks, and then they come in, they lose a nail biter against the Eagles. So want to see who's for real as well with that game in that division.
yeah. Since you mentioned another game, bro, I'm gonna mention the Minnesota and Green Bay game. I know Jordan Love should be back, man. He was playing some solid ball when he was in, and like we mentioned at the top of the episode about Sam Darnold, definitely looking like playing at an MVP level right now. So I definitely think that will be another exciting game, bro. But moving on, I'm going on to our player prop pick. Who you like this week, man?
For me, Brees Hall over 66 and a half rushing yards. Think that running game is starting to pick up. I know the backup. I think his last name is Allen, right? Number
Yeah,
zero. Is
Brian
getting
Allen. Yeah, something like that.
Brianna Allen. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
He's been getting the spark plays, bro. So looking for Brees Hall to crack over 66 and a half. Hopefully he'll get 100 on the day. So looking for that run game to pick up, especially against the depleted Broncos.
Yeah. I think that boy Jalen Allen, he looked like, I'm not saying Brees Hall can't run between the tackles, but it seemed like Braylon Allen, that's his forte, running in between the tackles. And Brees Hall, he could give you an explosive play any time he touched that ball, man. So definitely a good pick. And
Yeah, you
go ahead, bro.
you remember my bad, sorry to cut you off. You remember what 2-3 years ago when Zeke and Pollard was on the Cowboys, right? And
Mhm.
Cowboys, Zeke will get all these carries, get the bulk of carries, but he'll never hit a home run.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Tony Pollard will come in, get 2 carries, and he'll hit the home run. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, bro, it's so
Similar.
that's what I like to compare it to, bro. Like Brees Hall's getting the bulk of carries, and then he'll just randomly get the lucky home run. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sometimes it plays out like that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see this, to say the least. And I think my pick this week, bro, I got DJ Moore going over the 55 and a half on receiving yards. And I know Rome Duze, he had a big day last week, but I think they're going to be targeting DJ Moore this game. They are catching the Rams in a flat spot coming off that big win against the 49ers, man. So I like DJ to do his thing this week. And I guess the next segment we'll go ahead and move on to, and a total score over and under. I guess I'll go ahead and start, bro. I know you just mentioned this game about that you excited to watch. New Orleans and Atlanta, bro. I think it's gonna go under the 42. You know, both teams are dealing with injuries. It's a division game at that. It's a rivalry game at that. And I know both teams gonna make it tough for each other, man. So I got this game going under the 42, bro. Who you got this week, bro?
Yeah, I got the Steelers versus the Colts under 40. Definitely think it's gonna be a field goal game, bro. So we'll see, man. Anthony Richardson will probably throw a couple picks, and Justin Fields is gonna, do just good enough to settle for field goals, bro. So
Yeah,
definitely taking the under 40 on that game.
gotcha. That should be a good game as well. And on the next segment, we'll go ahead and move on to our teaser section. Where we take two teams and we get 6 points and we bring the spread down. And I'm rolling with the Jets. They play in Denver. I don't think Denver gonna be able to pull off the upset on the road again. The Jets is coming off a 10-day rest, playing on Thursday night, and I think they're gonna go ahead and handle business this week. So we'll go ahead and take the Jets, at the 7, and bring them down to the -1, and then we'll go ahead and tag them with Houston, man. They coming off that big loss against Minnesota. Probably CJ's worst game of his career, but I definitely think they do bounce back here. I know they've been dealing with a lot of injuries on their side, as far as Houston, but they do have a lot of depth, so I do expect D'Amico Ryans to have them ready to play against their division opponent, the meddling Jacksonville Jaguars, man. So I got the Jets in Houston. Take the Jets, bring them down to 7, bring them down to -1, and we got Houston. You could bring them down to, they got them at 6 points, so they just like Houston to win the game, man. So Houston and Jets. And on the next segment, we'll go ahead and move on to, an underdog pick. As we noticed last week, man, every other team could get upsetted, don't matter what the spread is, don't matter what the case may be, man. There's always somebody that could upset, even if we expect that team to win, man. Who you like this week, bro?
Honestly, bro, I think the Colts is gonna upset the Steelers, bro. I really do. I think the Colts are gonna upset the Steelers.
Yeah, bro. I think we definitely not the only one on that side, bro. I think the spread for that game is like -1.5 or something like that. So so no, it's definitely gonna be a good game, bro. Definitely gonna be a good game. And the team that I got this week, bro, I was kind of struggling with this one, bro. I got Minnesota, man. They've been playing some solid ball as well. They are getting 2.5 points, so I definitely will take them with that. And Jordan Love, first game coming off that injury, ain't no telling how he's gonna perform. But if he's out there, I probably expect him, to be Jordan Love. But it's gonna be a good game. And just how Minnesota been playing, man, especially on both sides of the ball, man. And in a division game at that, I think the coaching record, Minnesota and Mike LaFleur and Kevin O'Connell, they basically been going back and forth as far as wins. And in the last game that they did play, I believe, Kirk Cousins was injured. They was playing with Nick Mullins at quarterback, and Green Bay did get the win, man. So it may flip back this way to Minnesota side, and Minnesota will keep the game close at least, man. And the last part of the show, man, the lock of the week. Who you got this week, bro?
I got Jamar Chase over 75.5 yards. think they're gonna keep it going. He had a big day last week against Washington, 6 for 118 and 2 touchdowns. So I think to keep that momentum going, they're gonna try to force feed him the ball. So
Hmm.
I think he's gonna go over 75. Indeed.
Yeah, do keep in mind T Higgins is back in the lineup, bro. So keep that in mind as well. But my lock of the week, bro. I'm going
No
with the
doubt, no doubt. But Chase don't eat, he gonna snap, bro.
yeah. No, I'm just saying, bro. Just keep that in the back of your head, bro. I already know Chase could get that. He'd get that
Right.
75-yard in one play, bro. Messing with Chase, so I definitely
They
understand.
already mad about the contract, so if he don't get the ball, he gonna go off on the. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I
He's
got you.
forcing. He got them hostage. So yeah, bro. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no doubt. And my lock of the week, bro, I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals, minus the 3.5. Them boys they're just coming off the loss versus Detroit. I think Washington will be feeling themselves, coming off that big win on Monday night against the Bengals. So, they do have a short week to prepare. And it's another game on the road, man. So I got the Arizona Cardinals at 3.5 as my lock of the week. Any final thoughts before we head out, bro?
Just excited for the matchups to start picking up this week. So we'll see. Some great games, multiple great games this week, and we'll see. Injuries killing the season, but that's football, bro. Intense
Yeah.
sport. It's always gonna be injuries, so we'll see how it plays out.
No doubt, no doubt, man. Like I tell you guys every week, man. As far as betting, fantasy, I hope everybody has a great week. And remember, man, these are professional football players, man. So everybody has a chance to win any game. Please understand that when it comes to this betting and fantasy, man. But that is it from me, man. Peace.